a big criticism that I had on my last Wendy stealth camp was that I was way too far back into the woods. So, you tell me. Is this close enough for you? Woo! What is up, everybody, and welcome back to the channel. I am doing a bucket list stealth camp today. I got a really bad feeling about this, and my gut is telling me to get out of here and just pull the plug on this one. But of course, we're gonna go ahead and do it anyway. This spot back here is an absolute dump. I mean, look at that. Just look at all this. When I come through the drive-thru back over that way, it looked like these trees were a bit more at an angle. I didn't realize exactly how tight all of that is in here. But if I push back a little bit, I think I'll be able to set something up right around this area here. I was thinking about setting up right here, right on the other side of the end of the tree. However, directly across from me, I have seen people walking this pathway right here. Actually, let's go check it out. All right, so here's the bike, here's the pathway, here's the trees, and there's the Wendy's drive-thru right there. Ooh. So if we take a quick walk over here, more trash. People are just dumping left and right over here. And we've got a authorized personnel only sign here. No trespassing over here. And there's the culprit right there. People are just stepping right on through, walking back to whatever that is back there. So right around here was where I was planning to set up the tent, and I thought that would be perfectly shielded enough from the drive-thru back over here. However, I didn't realize people would be coming and walking right through here. My only option is going to be to duck back in here and set my shelter up on this side. Yeah, really got some sketchy vibes about doing this. I'm gonna get my little bivvy tent rolled out and just see if this is super viable or not based on the space that I have. This is probably like right on the line of like one of the dumbest things I've ever done. This might be number one. Now, to facilitate today's adventure, I rode to my location on my new electric XP4. It's the perfect vehicle for this type of stealth camp, and it's also the sponsor of today's video. First of all, I need a powerful motor to get me there while traversing those city streets. This thing has a 750 watt motor with a 1310 peak. That is pretty powerful. I love the pine green color that it has here, and it's also foldable. A foldable e-bike means that for most people, you won't need a bike rack in order to transport it. With Star Union 602 hydraulic disc brakes, a significant upgrade from previous models, these brakes feature 180 millimeter rotors that are 28% thicker than the previous generation for enhanced stopping power. You can buy with confidence because Lectric is the #1 selling e-bike in the good old-fashioned United States of America. Lectric is always a great bang for your buck, but right now is the absolute best time to buy. The Black Friday sale is in full swing, and right now you can get a ton of free accessories. Get your electric e-bike today by using the link in my description, and don't forget to tell them Sam Bananas sent you. Thanks once again to Lectric for sponsoring this video and helping to keep me in business. All right, everybody, let's get back into the action. So it's not just the proximity to the Wendy's drive-thru that makes this not exactly the safest. I'm in a kind of a sketchy part of town too. When I say kind of sketchy, I mean really sketchy. It's an extremely sketchy part of town. Unfortunately, I did lose the audio in this section, but essentially what I'm explaining to you is that camp is set up. I'm going to chill out for a minute. I'm going to go inside and I'm going to get myself a nice dinner. But before I do any of that, I've got to take a little nip off of the old banana flask, baby. Next on the agenda, I think we're gonna crack into one of those beers everybody's been talking about. Yeah, I like this chair, but it's a great chair for backpacking or also to do some stealth camping in. But I'm gonna show you this in a second. You basically are almost kind of sitting on the ground with the backrest. It's a super light chair, and I like that, and it's super compact, but it's just super low to the ground. Anyway, cheers everybody. Can't go wrong with a Voodoo Ranger Tropic Force Tropical IPA. All right, so we do have a pretty solid chance of rain overnight, and we might even have rain kind of during the day tomorrow, which is gonna probably make getting out of here a little tricky. I do have this tarp, so I brought this tarp with me, but it is just so super close quarters in here. I'm not really sure how I would set it up, to be honest with you. Maybe we'll figure something out. Dude, it's like right there. Another car in front. There's a lot of activity going on here. I didn't realize how insanely well lit up that parking lot is. Just I don't know. I've been through the drive-thru. It's not that far from my house, but it did not occur to me. I was worried about using the red light and whether or not to use a little bit of quick camera light for quick shots, but check this out. That is pretty chill. Unfortunately, you know, I do got to use the red light. Not too many people complained about it in the cemetery stealth camp, so yeah, we're going to use it on this one too. I'll try to see about getting you a shot of the food where it's well lit. Okay, so like, here's my chair right here, right? Look at that. Lit up like a Christmas tree all behind me, goodness sakes. Okay, let's go take a sneak peek around the corner and see what we can see right outside the edge of this little secluded camp area here. Okay, I think it is time to officially get out there and grab our food, baby. French fries. And then I went with a cherry vanilla Coke Zero, which I didn't even know was a thing. That's okay. And then I went with the Asiago Chicken Club. Everybody knows this is what you really came here to see, right? Let me get that red light off. Quick little sneak peek. Bada bing. Bada boom. It don't look too terrible, does it? It does not look too bad at all, baby. Come on now. Let's see what we're twerking with here. It's got a kick. It's got a kick. She told me it was going to be a little spicy. Yeah. That kick is present. Yeah. I'm going to say it's pretty darn good. Top that off with some fries. Can't go too wrong there. Alright, I'm going to finish this up in peace. I'll check back with you guys in just a little bit. Yeah, you see how brightly lit up everything is behind me. This is definitely the sketchiest stealth camp that I have ever done. Directly in front of me that way is a U-Haul building. Don't ask me why it's 4 stories tall. Oh, lots of city noises. I had a half of mine to head over to this chain-linked area and have a poke around, have a little bit of an exploration, but couple groups of young guys came marching by, and they were kind of hooting, hollering, carrying on. Made me think twice about going and poking my nose over there.
If you look right on the edge of the camp, you can see some super bright lights. I could hear that lady ordering her food.
They might be able to hear me. The temperature is rapidly declining, so it is just getting cold, cold, cold. My feet are getting numb. I'm gonna have to start thinking about switching into winter boots. Maybe bring in 2 pairs of socks. Because it's getting cold, man. It is getting cold. A big criticism that I had on my last Wendy stealth camp was that I was way too far back into the woods. So, you tell me. Is this close enough for you? So I'm crawling into the tent here. Let's see the tent. We are supposed to get some snow / rain, you know, yada yada. I'm gonna try to get up early enough to you know, beat it and see if I can get out of here before it hits. So stay with me until the morning, because you got to see if I make it, right? All right. Good night, everybody. All right, good morning. Okay, it's time to pack up and get out of here. Somebody's back there doing the dumpster, and it's starting to rain on top of it. Doggone it. And this is the exit. It doesn't always have to be graceful. I just gotta get out of here. Okay, unfortunately, Wendy's is not open, so we're gonna have to go with option 2. Alright, well, I think I've earned it. You know we had to do it. Hash brown, coffee, piping hot. don't look too shabby. It's a little chewy, but Mickey D's will never let you down. That was a fun one. I really enjoyed shooting that video. I hope you all did too. I'm glad I got to cross that off the bucket list. Big shout out to each and every one of you. You all make it possible for me to do this. If you liked what you saw today and you want to see more, I would greatly appreciate it if you would click that banana. That is another one in the books. We're going to catch you on the next one, everybody. Bye now.